Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nurse Channie. I'm here with another video today. So today I am especially talking to my nursing students or nurses who are interested in transitioning from their current specialty to an OB specialty. You guys should know, but if you don't know, I have been a maternal child health nurse for 11 years. I absolutely love my career taking care of moms and tiny humans. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, there's no greater specialty than OB. Like, it's all I know. It's all I've ever wanted to do as a nurse. And so for me, I started out my career in OB, but that's not everybody's story. So one of the biggest questions that I get when I'm teaching nursing students is, can I go right into OB from nursing school? And guess what I'm going to tell you? You absolutely can. You absolutely can, because I did it. And if you want to know how, keep watching this video. All right, so let's just get right into the tea spilling. I got some notes here. So when I went through nursing school and I did all of my clinical rotations, I didn't like any of them. And OB was the one. When I got to it, I was like, yes, this is it. Like, it gave me chills. Like, ooh, I can still feel the goosebumps from it. Like, yeah, I knew I wanted to be an obstetrics nurse. Like, I knew I wanted to be helping women have babies. Like, I just knew. So how did I do it? How did I get a job as a labor and delivery nurse right out of nursing school? Well, so when I was in the third year of my program, I applied for a student nurse position on an LDRP unit. So LDRP is labor, delivery, recovery, postpartum. They don't have many of them anymore, but that's the kind of unit that I started on. And so I applied as a student, and the job, I think it paid like $14 an hour. This is back in 2007. So it paid like $14 an hour, and I could only work 32 hours a week. So it was a specific program that the hospital that I applied to offered to nursing students. And it was perfect for a student, because although as a nursing student, you want to work a lot of hours because, you know, as a nursing student, you're broke. You really can't keep up with your course of study and work a full-time job. At least I couldn't. Like, I started out nursing school working a full-time job. By the time I got into the meat and potatoes of my program, I had to let that job go. So this job was perfect. I was a broke student, 32 hours a month, $14 an hour. Sold. I will take it. So that would be my first suggestion. So I would suggest that you look at the hospitals in your area and find out if they hire students to work on their unit. This, again, was a special program that this particular hospital offered, but you may find that if you look for that in your area, there may be a program that is similar to that. Another thing that you could do, if they don't have a particular position for a student, what you can do is apply to be a tech on the unit. Now, the tech role, it has different names at different hospitals. You have your patient care tech, your nursing, your NST, nursing services tech. I think that's what that might stand for, but you get what I mean. You do have to have specific credentials to be a tech on a unit in a hospital. I also did that when I was in nursing school. I had several jobs as a tech. When I was in nursing school, I worked on a pediatric unit as a tech. I worked on a med surg unit as a tech. So, you know, I got to try on some of those positions. So you could definitely apply for a position as a tech. Once you are working on a unit, if you are a team player, if you fit well with the unit and you're in nursing school, and then you can start putting that little bug in your manager's ear, hey, I'm going to be graduating XYZ. Do you have any positions that are going to be coming up? So you want to go ahead and put those feelers out there, which is my next piece of advice, and it is to express your interest. So you can always express your interest to managers at the hospital. You can submit your resume to human resources with a cover letter stating, this is who I am. I am a senior or junior in this particular nursing program. You can ask your nursing instructors for a letter of recommendation. You can just express your interest in the position, but you want to do it in the most professional way possible. And just let them know you'll be graduating soon and you would love the opportunity to maybe shadow on the unit, to maybe talk with the manager about a possible position there. And then sometimes you got to know somebody that knows somebody. So in the nursing world, there is a lot of word of mouth. So sometimes people do gain access to positions because this person knew this person, and they might be able to slide you right on in. So if you know people who work in specific positions, you could reach out to that professional and say, hey, I am interested in working on L&D or postpartum. You know, what is the best way for me to try to get a position on that unit? Sometimes you got to ask so that you can receive. And then if all else fails and you're at the point where you are graduating and you don't have that position that you particularly want on a labor and delivery or postpartum unit, my best suggestion would be to go ahead and take that position in med-surg, work that position for 6 months to a year, but you also want to try to reach out to that labor and delivery charge nurse, that manager. Let them know who you are. Let them know you are interested. So oftentimes when you already work at a facility and you're in a specific position, as long as you have a good work ethic and you don't have any discipline in your employee file, you are able to transfer, or you're able to apply and transfer to other positions in the hospital. So I would suggest that if all else fails, get your med-surg experience. And your med-surg experience is only going to enhance your experience as you move along to a specialty area. And then as a bonus tip, you always want to have letters of recommendations from your instructor. So if it is OB that you're interested in, make sure when you finish up with your OB clinical rotation, talk to your instructor. Ask them, can you write me a letter of recommendation based on my performance here in clinical? Now you got to make sure that you were a good student before you ask for that letter of recommendation, because we do remember when you were not. And your nursing instructor, they can decline to give you a letter of recommendation. I've never done that, but it's possible. So make sure you're on your P's and Q's in your clinical rotation if you're in your OB rotation, and go ahead and ask that instructor to write you a letter of recommendation. Make sure you give them time to write the letter. I normally request about a week to 2 weeks for a letter of recommendation, but everybody has their own way of doing that. So make sure you give them time, ask them for the letter of recommendation, and you can keep that as you are applying for positions on maternal child health units. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please leave them below. If you are an OB nurse or have experience in this area, or just a nurse in general that has recommendations for students who are looking for positions, leave those below. We gotta each one teach one, right? Oh, I forgot. How could I forget? So if you are in the Baltimore area On Saturday, January 4th, 2020, I have partnered with Hello Baby Baltimore to have nurses in our area come together for a meet and greet and panel discussion about maternal child nursing from the melanated perspective. So I'm going to put the link in the description box. If you are in the area and you would like to come and support this event, I would love to see you there. I would love to meet and greet with you. I would like to talk with you about your perspective on obstetrics or maternal child nursing. Alrighty, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell button so you never miss another video from the Know It All Nurse channel. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.